Alright, so in this video, we are going to talk about if I should buy an FXR. Let's check it out. Alright, what's going on YouTube? BK Low is back in the building. And this is a continuation of my ride with my main man, Retro Jones, aka the Velvet Killer, with his 92 FXR Public Enemy Edition up there, as well as my main man, Vongus Flott, up there on his 2017 cleanest lowrider S in NYC. And yeah, you know, if you checked out my last video, you know, we were just ripping around. I was telling you a little bit about Retro Jones's FXR up there. That was the focus. And that leads me to this topic, which is, should I buy an FXR right now? Seems like the cool thing to do. All the cool kids are doing it. So I talk to Peter Gunz every now and then. He's the owner of not one, not two, but 3 FXRs right now. And whenever I go and say what's up to him, you know, he lets me sit on those bikes. And I do have to admit, like, I do kind of fit on those bikes like a glove. You know, I'm like you guys know, I'm definitely on the smaller side, 5'7", 145 pounds. You know, I'm not the biggest dude, so I actually fit an FXR pretty good. I also fit a Dyna pretty good too. But the FXR, man, you just like, when people tell you it's a completely different experience than riding a Dyna, if you just sit on one, you'll feel exactly what that means. Like, you really do sit into the bike, whereas on a Dyna, it's more like you're sitting on the bike. You know, it's a completely different experience. And I didn't really understand that until Peter actually let me sit on a couple of his FXRs, and I was like, okay, yeah, you know, I get it. I see what this, and also just like standing it up, and you know how it feels lighter. Like, the best point of reference I could give you of what it feels like, it really is like a cross between like an old Sportster and a Dyna. You know, it's not, obviously not as big, not as much weight as a Dyna, but you know, you got the power, you got way more of a bike than you do with a Sportster. So I'm in a situation right now where I have an opportunity to buy a FXR. It's from the late 80s, and it's got north of 10k miles. It's rideable, it's in good condition, and that's really all the information I can give you about it. But I have the, you know, I know someone that is thinking about moving on and doing something with it, so I have the offer. And basically, when I talk to my friends about it, I'm getting like 2 different opinions, where it's like half my friends are like, oh yeah, absolutely buy that bike. It's the opportunity of a lifetime. They're only going to get more popular. You know, they're only going to get harder to find as the years go on. So jump on it, buy it, and that's it, you know. Don't worry about your bank account right now. Just worry about getting that FXR in your garage. So that's one half of my friends, right? The other half of my friends is like, no, it's just something that's trending right now. If you buy it now, you're going to be paying more than you probably should. So why don't you just enjoy your Dynas for a couple more years, let the FXR trend die down a little bit, and then if you still want it then, you know, buy it then, when maybe the prices go down a little bit. So that's kind of the 2 camps that I hear, and I'm kind of in between those 2. So to give you my personal opinion about it, I mean, it would be really, if I didn't own this bike that I'm on right now with my dad and we didn't go half on everything, it wouldn't even be something I could consider, like financially. There's just no way I could even think about going into another bike. even just owning my lowrider alone, you know, it's like that quote that went around after the Tiger King, where it's like, oh yeah, owning a Dyna, I'm never gonna recover financially. Now, if you want to really amplify that, then own 2 Dynas, and then you'll really feel that. But again, going in as a partnership with my dad with this bike has made it manageable. You know, it's like I'm definitely appreciative that I had the opportunity to do that, because otherwise there's just no way I would be able to even afford to run this bike, you know, insurance wise. You know, it'd be too much. So yeah, to like throw on an additional bike, to like throw on an additional FXR, like if I were to get it, it would kind of go one of 2 ways. I would either need to get it and then just like try to make it my main bike, put the Lowrider S down unless I'm doing long trips, so I don't have to run the insurance on 2 bikes, and then just, you know, get some mileage out of the FXR, you know, here and there. I'm talking like maybe 200, 300 days, you know. I'm not trying to do like 500 plus mile days on it. Or the other thing I was thinking about is just get it and then just keep it garaged until I'm at a place to, like, you know, do work to it and, you know, run it the way it should be. I mean, full disclosure, if I were to get it, there's really not much work to do to it, which is like pretty attractive. You know, it's not like a bike I'm gonna get and it's gonna be like, okay, we got the FXR, here comes the FXR build series. Like it wouldn't be that. I'm not looking for a project bike. I think I'd more be looking for like a urban Brooklyn ripper to just rip around on, you know? Because like especially these days, like with the pandemic, I don't think most people are trying to set foot into a subway unless they have to. And I was using the subway every day to get to work. So it's like, that's gonna change now. So I need to kind of find an alternative, and that FXR might be a really good urban commuter for me during the times of COVID-19. But you all that follow me on this channel have always been really, really helpful when it comes to weighing these different decisions. So I'll put it out there to you guys. What do you all think I should do? What would you do in my situation? You know, I have the opportunity. Should I double down on it and be opportunistic and get this FXR now? Or should I just sit on this idea for a while, see if maybe one day they come down in price? What do you guys think? I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my ride here with my main man Retro Jones, aka Velvet Killer, as well as Vongasflot. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this early July weather. I'm a big fan of the heat and humidity. A lot of people don't like it, but it's actually my favorite conditions to ride in. It's okay to sweat every now and then. It's okay. But as always, thank you for watching. Stay safe out there and stay low. Listen to the bad brains, of course. Positive mental attitude lifestyle. Hey, BK Low is out.